Another week, another vlog. Hello, my name is Keisha, aka Keisha the Stylist. If you love thrifted, secondhand, vintage fashion taken to another level, then you're in the right place, guaranteed. Well, today is Monday, the 16th of October. This is going to be a week in my life. Sorry for the lighting. I am sitting in my room in a corner that has barely no light. This week is going to be a little, more interesting than the previous vlogs. I am gonna try to hit up the thrift store today, but I need to drop off a package at the post office first. Then I'm gonna come home and style some outfits to post on my website, and to make some content. I'm gonna do a YouTube video about fall essentials, and tomorrow I'm gonna just use that day to clean up because I really need to organize some things and clean up my apartment. And Wednesdays and Thursdays I teach, so I'm gonna be doing that. And then Friday, I noticed that I'm going to try to hit up a few estate sales because I noticed that they had a few in my area, and some of those had some really cute vintage pieces. And I'm trying to source more unique vintage pieces for my website, to take it in that direction. So, that is the plan for this week. So let's get started. I am in my comfy wear because it is kind of raining outside, and I need to wash my hair, which is a constant. I'm thinking about cutting my hair really short. I'm thinking about that. I used to have my hair cut really low when I did the big chop. I'll show you a picture right here, but I'm thinking about doing that again. So we'll see. It won't be this week probably. I'm trying to work myself up, my courage up to do that if I choose to do that. So let's get this day started. So this is the item that I'm sending out. This is the Ralph Lauren dress that is closely inspired by Barbie. So I'm glad someone finally purchased this. I'll show you a picture of me styling it here. But this is super cute. I'm so happy it's going to hopefully a good home. So let's made it to the thrift store. I'm about to head in. My goal for today is just to find quality vintage pieces. My best bet for finding vintage is the outlet. I come here anyways, but I find that the outlet has more vintage pieces than anywhere else I go thrifting. So I'm going to go in here. My main focus is to try to find some unique vintage pieces because I'm trying to take my website in that direction of offering those vintage pieces that you can find at like flea markets like a Current Affair or Pickwick in California. I want to start offering those type of pieces that you can intertwine with your wardrobe to give it that level of uniqueness and that level of being fashionable. So that is where I want to take my website. Now, my resale platforms will be where I post like more modern pieces. So that is the goal. So let's get started. So when I first walked in, I found those baby fat heels, and then this yellow dress, vintage, with the drop waist, and then this beautiful silver double-breasted blazer. Okay, so I am done. I'm out the thrift store. I will say that I feel like I accomplished what I needed to accomplish. I found some very unique pieces, so I'm happy about that. But this week is just going to be about trying to find those unique pieces and just trying to build up that type of inventory. Even though I know I have some at home and I have a lot of inventory already, I just want to make sure that I'm offering these pieces to my customer. So I'm about to head home, and then I'm going to make dinner. I think I'm going to have like a hamburger and a salad, which is, it is not the typical mix, but I think that's what I'm going to do. And then I am going to rest a little bit and then start listing items for my website. So that is the plan for the rest of the night. I may come back on and show you guys some of that, and then I may not. So if I do, you will see me later. If I don't, you will see me tomorrow. So today is Tuesday, the 17th of October. I am getting ready to run some errands. I just have a few. I need to go by the beauty supply place to get a ponytail. Whenever I have my hair back like this, I'm gonna put some type of ponytail in it. So I need to do that, and then I am going by my store. I just made a Poshmark sale, and the person said that it's their birthday today, so I want to mail it out so she can have it as soon as possible. Then I need to take measurements for a dress that I have in my storage while I'm there. Hopefully the person that's asking for measurements isn't trolling me and they actually want to buy the item. After that, I'm going to come back home, and then I need to take pictures for the items that I'm listing on my website. Just to give you guys a heads up, I'm listing this beautiful denim trench jacket on my website. It is amazing. It has snakeskin and sequin details. I'm not keeping it because it is too oversized for me. The link will be in the description. It won't sell before you guys see this. Well, hopefully it will, or either way, I want someone who will style it up the way that it needs to be styled up to purchase it. So if you like it, head over to my website. That is the plan for today, and I will check in with you guys later. This is the item that just sold. Happy birthday. Hope you enjoy. Because it is her birthday, I'm going to write a little thank you card to her. Have the package. Let's head to the post office. So today is, ignore all of that back there. You know, yesterday was a content day, and also I'm listing items on my website. So definitely check out my website. My office is extremely messy. I have clothes everywhere. So today is Wednesday. What date is it? I think today is the 18th. So I'm getting ready to go to class. Hopefully I will be finished by 8, a little after 8, and I can let them go. And then I can come home because I do need to list a lot of items on my website because I want to have a sale on outerwear, 30% off. So if you see this video, you can get 30% off any outerwear. That includes jackets, blazers, coats, all of that. So I'm going to link the code below, and also I'm going to put it right here. So head over to my website. This will be up until next Wednesday. So you have from Sunday to Wednesday to head over and get 30% off of any outerwear, any blazers, any jackets, all of that. I wrote down some descriptions of the items that I want to list so that I can do that while I'm either in the Uber to class or in the Uber back from class. So it is like a 45-minute drive depending on traffic, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, I will check in with you guys later on. I'll meet you at the school. I'll show you a little bit of that, and then I'll come home, and then we'll figure out what we're going to do from there. Probably list the items and prepare for the sale. So I just stopped by my storage to pick up some packages so that I can ship those out. And after I drop those off at the post office, I'm going to head to some estate sales. I'm going to try to hit up at least 3 estate sales today. I don't know if that's going to be possible because they close pretty early, but we will see. We will try to make it, but if not, I'll hit up as many as I can. I'm going to take you guys with me, and we'll see what we can find today. So it took me a minute to find this one, even though it's only 8 minutes away from my house. I walked in and I saw a lot of knickknacks, a lot of kitchen items, and just books and toys and things like that. I didn't see a lot of clothes at all, and the clothes that I saw was not it. So that was completely a bust. They only had one closet full of clothes, and it wasn't wasn't what I was looking for. Let's head over to the next estate sale. So just from viewing the app, I knew that this estate sale was a little bit more promising. So you probably hear my air, sorry about that, but oh my goodness, oh my goodness. When I say I just hit the jackpot on vintage clothing, look at that right back there. I just showed you guys the pile that I just put in the back seat of my car, and wow, I got a fur coat, long fur coat for $12.50, and a lot of sequins dresses and two pieces for like $7.50. That's crazy. That is crazy. So I also got some amazing plus size goodies for you plus size girlies out there that love vintage. So I'm gonna hook y'all up too. So yeah, I'll give you a haul when I get home. So stay tuned for that. If this isn't giving rich auntie vibes, I don't know what is. It is. It's super long. Let me show you. It's to my foot. It's to my feet. It's to my feet. That's crazy. I love, 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 love this. Oh my goodness. If I still lived in New York, I would be bringing this out every winter. Every winter. I may bring it out. I'll do it here too. I don't care. I don't care. I hope you enjoyed this week in my life vlog. If you do like fashion and creativity and reselling, and you want to know about entrepreneurship and the life of an entrepreneur, definitely hit that subscribe button. I am definitely here to share my knowledge and what I'm take you on this journey with me and give you tips and tricks and all of that type of stuff. If you and let's not forget about my goal 500 by the end of the year. So please remember to like, comment, and if share. You know anyone else who loves thrifting, secondhand fashion in general, and just love creating, definitely share my videos with them. I post every Wednesday and Sunday. Let me know if you visit estate sales. If you want to visit estate sales, definitely download the estatesale.net app, and then you can find whatever estate sales that are going on in your area, and then you can go visit. I can find more vintage and amazing pieces visiting estate sales than just going to the thrift store. A lot of times they have the option of bidding on items online, and you don't even have to be in the same state. I just want a lot of vintage 1950s and 60s house dresses and house coats, and you guys know I love a good house coat, so I'm waiting for that to arrive. And I also want vintage pieces from Hawaii, and I'm waiting for them to send me the invoice to pay for shipping so that they can ship those. If you're a vintage lover and you're not finding good vintage pieces in your thrift stores, definitely try those two options. And you can shop my closet. You can also find like a lot of vintage online on different platforms, so definitely try those out and let me know if those help. So that is it. Have a good day, have a good night, have a good week, have a good weekday, have a good weekend, and I will holler at you guys later.